What's up, Hangover Gang? Metal Santa here, back to do another reaction video. As you can see, the season is fully upon us. I have just come back from my first photo shoot, so I figured what better time to do a reaction than right now. So you get to see a little bit of my outfit. Hope everybody likes it. Today, I'm going to try another Tom McDonald one. Again, haven't struck out yet, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to check out Clown World today. I don't know anything about this song. It's one that keeps popping up in the feed when I'm doing the other videos, so I figured, okay, I'm going to do it. And we're going to do something special on the next video. On the next video, I'm going to go through all of the requests that I've had, and guys, I appreciate all the requests. I know I'm super small channel, but it's kind of cool to see all the comments and the requests, and I appreciate everybody thanking me for my service. That's always really cool. But on the next video, and I'll pick a day, and I'll do that like that day each week, do a request where I talk about all the requests that everybody said, and then I'll get everybody to vote on them, and the one that gets the most votes is the one that I'll do the next video on. So I've had some pretty cool requests, and I'll go through those next. But I tell you what, without further ado, let's get to Tom McDonald, Clown World. All right, here we go. Let's do the normal thing. Let's minimize, let's maximize, and let's go.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're...
Okay. It never fails, and I think it's one of the things that people like the most about Tom McDonald is his messaging is very similar on a lot of his songs. He delivers it in different ways, and his beats and his flow has an evolution to it, so that's definitely different. But I want to go back and take a listen real quick again. I let that flow a little longer than I normally do. So, because I tell you, just about every video I do, I'm having to stop within the first 10 seconds because of how much he hits right. I mean, it's like he knocks it out of the park right from the beginning.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet?
We've 100% true. We've spoiled and ruined our kids, and you know, we need to leave some better kids for the planet is what we need to focus on. I agree 100%.
Our generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same.
So, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this. I was thinking about doing some free-form, longer topic stuff, but you know, I've always considered myself a Republican because I'm conservative. I'm more conservative than I am liberal. I think I'm starting to lean a little bit more toward libertarian, but I tell you, I think the older I get, the more I realize that the two-party system is just a way to control and, you know, a way to solidify power, and they just trade back and forth, and they kind of have an arrangement that, hey, we're going to be in power for a while, but we're going to have the power. And I think we're going to see the evolution of a third party, but I'll talk more about that maybe in a later video.
Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in two genders. I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts.
So he was talking about I'm offended that you're offended that I take offense that I'm offended. So has anybody seen the video of, I think it was the Socialist of America conference that was going on, and they were in this big auditorium, and everybody was raising their hand and point of privilege, and there's a special room to go have a quiet time in, and nobody claps. They were all doing this stuff. You know, that's the point we're getting to, where you can't even speak because it offends somebody. They're taking it and they're ruining speech is what they want to do. They want to completely control what you say and how you say it.
Won't always agree. Nope, I don't hate all police. Nope, I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the...
Let me tell you something. It's not going to be a civil war. I don't think it's going to be a civil war like when you say civil war, what comes to mind, right? I think that we're real close to a national divorce. I mean, it can't be sustained the way it is. There has been so much division sown that you have isolated yourselves into two parties, and a lot of times we all suffer from cognitive dissonance because we go along with things that go against some of our values because it's counter to the other party. And I think that's part of the control there. Is I know there's plenty of liberals that don't agree with some of the craziness going on the Democratic side of the party, but they're kind of forced into a corner, and they're suffering from cognitive dissonance. They have to literally support things that go against their moral values. So, yeah, I think there may be a civil war coming, but that was some pretty good flow right there.
Stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only...
Okay, that's pretty good. I don't hang with bozos. I get the theme of the song. That was a good chorus. I like that. That was really catchy. I'm going to play that one more time.
On their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing with each other, started hating on each other, started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots, we love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise through the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think...
I mean, he hits so much so fast. I mean, especially the first time hearing a song, I sometimes get lost in, I catch myself with a certain line he says, and then I'm focused on that, and then I miss the next one. So I'm going to go back just a little bit, and I'll tell you, I think it's weird. I think when I was, a teenager and even early in my Army career, I just don't remember race being such a huge deal. I don't remember it being this front of center of mind with everybody on the planet. It just wasn't. I mean, I had friends of all races and religions. Now, I think there's a problem with thinking that you can take part of the problem we're having is this is something that's never been done before. You're trying to take people from all different religions, all different backgrounds, all different, creeds, and you're trying to put them into one pot and say, okay, now we're all family. Let's get along. It's hard. It's really, really hard. I mean, it's even hard with real family. I think one of the biggest divides is atheists and believers, and not just Christians, but people who believe in a God and people who don't believe in a God, because that really has a lot to do with where your moral compass stands. I would say that's one of the primary dividers among our society right now. And a lot of the time, the ones who are atheists tend to lean to the left. And, that's a big divider. And I don't know if that's a division that can easily be overcome, but hopefully we can find a way.
They started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots, we love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise through the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever
the phones got smart, but the people got dumb. That's one of my favorites right there. I gotta hear that again.
Funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No, I think picking sides.
your thoughts and opinions are not facts. And it goes for all of us, right? Not all of our thoughts and opinions are facts. We all have things that steer from factual data sometimes. And me and a person in my family that I care for very deeply just had a debate, and I don't ever argue. I'm not going to argue that it's not worth a division with someone I love in my family. But we had a debate, and we were talking about numbers and facts, and numbers can be viewed two different ways very easily. So, sometimes your feelings are not, famous Ben Shapiro, facts don't care about your feelings. All right, let me go back a little bit. I like this. Tom, when are you going to give me a song I don't like? When am I going to look at one and go, all right, guys, here it is. Obviously, so far, it's not this one.
Ever speak the truth when we're drunk? We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No, I think picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here. United States is great regardless. That's what we forgot in here. Black lives matter. All lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is shutting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Rockefeller Nova, I mean, she does such a good job with his videos. For the budget, I guess, that they work off of, they really do pretty good quality. They really do. He could shave his nose hairs. No, not bad, though. I'm impressed so far.
Tell you be yourself, and then they judge you on the internet till everybody hates you for it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, because lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack, they lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms, because common sense ain't that common. This is what they wanted. This is how they planned it. This is the...
Common sense ain't that common. Amen. Common sense ain't that common. Oh man, this was good. I'm surprised I haven't heard more about this one.
Control everyone on the planet. Then we put each other in caskets, protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always agree. Nope, freedom doesn't come free. Nope, there was people fighting, dying overseas, so that you can have freedom and be home. I think the elites are real, but they ain't drinking baby's blood. They're creating chaos so they have something to save you from black.
There you go. There you go. And again, that's some of that cognitive dissonance stuff where, if you're a conservative, then, you almost have to be grouped into that group that, thinks that the elites are drinking baby's blood. Pretty far-fetched, but I do think that there's an evil group of elites that are holding a lot of power in this world, that are trying to centralize power in this world. For anybody to think that evil disappeared after World War II or after, Russia was kind of dissolved, evil's still here. It's just in a different form. It's figured out how to hide itself better, but it'll eventually rear its ugly head again. I've got a bad feeling.
Lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Good job, Nova. Good job. I said this in my last video. It's a lot of the same message, but he delivers it in different formats each time, and he adds a little spice to it, and a little more messaging with each song. I like that one. That was a really good song, Clown World. I wouldn't say it's the top. I'm not sure which one I would call the top. It's probably America. I think America so far is my top one. So, guys, as always, I appreciate y'all watching me. I broke 300. Just last video, I was excited about getting to 200, and we broke 300. And again, it kind of kind of amazes me that there would even be 300 people out there that would care anything about what I have to say. But, you know, Santa reacts, right? Hey, I love Tom McDonald. I'm Hangover Gang forever now, baby. But put in the comments, I am going to tell me if you think that's a good idea on my next video to kind of list out some of the requests people have had, and, you know, let everybody vote in the comments on which one they think I should do next. Do that in this one. Let's see what song everybody agrees I should do next. And it doesn't have to be Tom McDonald. I've had some requests for some different bands and different groups. I would like to, I'm thinking about doing WAP. Believe it or not, I'm thinking about doing WAP by Cardi B. And I'm going to do a Metal Santa reacts to WAP. And I think she's going to end up on the naughty list when I'm done watching it. But guys, let me know. I appreciate you tuning in for this react as usual. You know, it's Mike the Metal Santa. If you would like, subscribe, comment, and share, guys. Again, like, subscribe, comment, and share. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.